Hi everybody. Oh my gosh. Okay, I've been doing all these videos, right? And I've noticed every single time I start off, I always use my hands and my fingers. I should probably stop that. All right. So it's been a long time. It's been a long time since hutch, 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 hutch. Oh my gosh. Seasonal allergies. Okay, ready to go. All right, it's been a long time since I have done any talking on or educational pieces, whether it's through love letters or through Zoom, and a couple of reasons why. But the main reason why was not a lot of people were joining in on the Zoom calls. And I think it just works better for our group if these videos are basically done pre recorded and then you guys can watch them whenever is most convenient to you. So that's how we're going to try this one today. Okay. So for today, this one is going to be, it comes from a spot of love in my heart because have been trying to call you guys progressively, everyone at the gym. And of course, there is a lot of, I'm not going to say hurt feelings, but there's a lot of anger towards what is happening. And I don't want you guys to feel like that. And so this is going to be a hard thing for me to say, but it comes no out of a place of love because I want you guys to be the best that you possibly can be right now, even with this situation. So please bear with me. Please listen in. I will try to not ramble too much, although I already kind of have. But okay, so we're going to talk about a couple of concepts. The first thing is something that I call good, better, best. And I've talked to some of you guys about it. And this is something that I used a lot for my nutrition clients because it works for them and it's worked for me in my mindset. I personally am someone who is all in or all out. And also, coming from my gymnastics background, I have this perfectionist thing stuck in my head. And when I am not all in and I'm actually all out and I don't hit perfection and I don't do what I know I'm supposed to do, I beat myself up for it. And over time, I've had to learn to kind of deal with that and make that not my mentality. But this is something that a lot of people deal with. And I see it in nutrition a lot because like I'll have a client and that client will love their go-to in emotional times and stuff like that might be ice cream, and they know they don't need the ice cream at all. They know it's more of an emotional response. They know that they shouldn't be having all that ice cream, but they do it anyways. And when it does happen, it beats them up. I get on a call with them and they're like, I had the ice cream and I know I shouldn't have, and and then just totally beat themselves up over it. Okay. So I tell them, all right, let's stop looking at this as like an all in or all out. Okay, you want the ice cream. So next time it happens, what can we do? That's always what this is. Everything is always a learning experience. Okay. So I'm like, okay, what can we do instead of the ice cream, let's look at this as a good, better, best scale. So instead of having the ice cream, what do you think is a good option instead of ice cream? And, for someone, it might be like, well, instead of having the whole ice cream, I just have half a tub. And I'm like, all right, like that's your goal next time. Next time you get that ice cream, don't eat the entire tub. Let's just try to eat half the tub. And if you do that, heck yeah, that is freaking good. All right, now what do you think is even better than just having half the tub of ice cream? And then they might be like, well, maybe instead I have like, some Greek yogurt, something that's kind of like it. And maybe, you put some chocolate in it and you put some, I don't know, honey or whatever. You put some stuff, some toppings to make it taste good, a little bit closer to that ice cream that you like. That's the better option. Now, what is the best option? The best option is probably that you realize that you don't need it and you try not to have it for that one day and see what happens. All right, so now we have a scale. And now we can go ahead and know that if you did the good thing, that was the best thing that you could do at that point, and we are proud of that moment. So, anyways, I think that we can really use this right now in the gym because I realize for a lot of you guys, the best option for your physical fitness is that you are doing the class workouts because it puts you in that environment where you push really hard. Obviously, you have all the equipment that you could possibly need. You don't have to do your programming, someone does the programming for you. You have a community there to support you. Like that works for a lot of you guys. Now, I'm not going to say all because actually there's a lot of people who are a handful of people that have enjoyed the online process. So if that's you, I'm not talking to you right now, okay? So for the majority of you guys like the class, you know that's the best option. Okay, what's the better option then? Because we don't have the best option. It's not doable. Like that's straight up truth. Like the government says no, and I'm not going against the government, and the gym is not an option. So what's the better option? The better option right now is that you're doing programming still at home as much as you can so that when the doors do open back up, you are ready to go. You know, like your body is primed, you haven't lost much, and your motivation is going to go through the roof. That's a better option right now. Okay. Now, the good option is that you're getting outside every once in a while, running or whatever, you know, doing something, a little bit of something. And then obviously, the worst option is to do nothing at all. But instead of, you know, doing nothing, we have to do what is either good or better right now. So, something that I've been hearing a lot of is I just can't get the intensity. I can't get the intensity that I would have in the gym. And so this is one area that we can use this good, better, best scenario. And so the best option is to have full blown intensity and that you try to get that at home by yourself. Okay, so you can't go balls to the wall by yourself at your house. Okay, so now what is the better option? Well, let's get a goal or let's decide what a goal is for the workout so that you have something to base your progress on. If you just go into a workout without any really um, intention to the workout, then of course by the end, you're probably going to feel like, well, what was the point of even doing that? But if you go into the workout with the intention of trying to do something unbroken, trying to not put your hands on your knees, trying to, you know, get a little faster each and every round, you might not get the same lying on the floor dead intensity that you do in a class workout, but you are still hitting your goals. You are still hitting your intention. So I think that's the better one right there. Good would be that you just do it at this point, right? Just do it. And if you do it, heck yeah, pat yourself on the back, be proud. But that is one way that we can really implement this in a really real life scenario that's happening with many of us. So just remember every single day, think about that scale. And also remember that, like, if you do happen to slip up, it's okay. But we need to strive to be 1% better every single day in some sort of way, whether that's mentally, whether that's in our workouts, whether that's in nutrition, or maybe, heck yeah, can you be 1% better in all three of those? Because then you're going to be 3% better every single day. Like, that's freaking awesome. And if you chip away at those, by the time we get back in, it is going to be awesome. It is going to be real awesome. So, that is my little spiel of the day. And like I said, I say a lot of this because I love you guys and I want you guys to be the best that you possibly can. Okay, so that's that. I'll do another video again, kind of informing you guys what the plan is going on. I know that we have another month of this. So there's definitely thoughts running through my head. For any of you who are thinking about it, no, I will not open up the gym for even small group classes or one-on-one, but I want you guys to know that I'm already thinking about what is it going to look like possibly when the doors do open back up, and is there anything that can be done right now in the meantime other than the group classes for those who need a little bit more or want a little bit more. So I will keep you guys informed. If you guys have any questions or anything on what I just talked about, please let me know. I love you all dearly and I miss you all.